What's good, YouTube? It's your main man AB the Hero back again with another video. And in this video we talking NBA Top Shots. I don't know if you heard of, but it's all of the craze right now, NFTs, and folks is making some real money off of this stuff. And I'm going to give you a way to get into it with your favorite players for a fraction of the cost. Let's do it. All right, so I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Now, I am not the expert all the way on NFTs, Top Shots, or any of that stuff, right? I've been trying to get into it though, because I do realize that there was a long time ago when Bitcoin and Ethereum, all of these things were at a price where I could have put some money into them and it wouldn't have hurted me. But in the future, I would have looked back and been like, whoa, hold up, wait a minute. And now I'm looking back at that like, dang, you could have thrown a couple $100 on there, you would have made that bread back. So I feel like Top Shots, these NFTs, they kind of have the same opportunity right there, right? And so what I'm going to do is show you a way or my strategy for kind of getting my toes wet, but in a way that I feel like I'm hacking the system a bit. And so I'm gonna break you down in this video how you could do my little strategy, so you could try it if you want. I don't know if it's gonna pan out 100%, but you can get your toes wet. But then also I'm gonna tell you kind of some of the pros and cons to this whole thing that I see, but I'm also gonna show you how you can get in there and really, and with your favorite players too. And not just anybody, because I believe the cool thing about all of this sports stuff and these opportunities that you have to make money in sports and being a fan right now is that you can do it following your favorite player. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna show y'all how I have trying to get into the LaMelo ball market on here, the Lonzo market and all of that stuff, but without spending a gang of dollars. Appreciate y'all subbing to the channel, hitting the notification bell. Make sure y'all like the video too. I'd appreciate that. We on the subs, we growing. We almost at 11,000. We are really close, man. So go ahead and hit that for your boy right now. All right, now we here. We are at the Top Shots marketplace, right? And as you can see, they have them here from, and this is the resale, right? You could buy packs and all of that stuff, but it's like hitting the lotto sometimes, right? You end up being 60th person in line and they only selling 20,000 or something like that. So you hoping that 40,000 people don't buy, and it just never happens. So you end up getting them from the resale market in this marketplace here. Now, if you look, we've got them here. Lowest ask is $9, all right? The highest ask right now is $250,000, right? And these is one listings, you know what I'm saying? So you see there's a variety of, there's some opportunity to make some bread. Now, where I find this to be interesting, and let me show you this, right? And this is the loophole that I feel like I'm trying to exploit, or I think that I'm trying to get ahead of the curve, right? So to my knowledge, as of right now, you could buy a Top Shot, right? I have, let's see, I think I own 2 Top Shots at this moment. But the only way right now that I believe that I know of that I can like access my Top Shots is I come to the website here and I can play them, right? They might have an app or something. I ain't really got into that. I don't like putting all kind of stuff and money and all that into my phone or whatever. But I can come here and do this. I'm betting that in the future, technology will have a way that I can display my Top Shots like an art piece, right? So I own these 2 clips here. I done bought. I got a Miles Bridges clip and a Lonzo Ball clip. Somehow, some way, I'm betting that in the future, in my home, I could be able to display my Top Shots on my screensaver. Somewhere they're gonna have to do that, right? And so what I've been seeing, and I'll show you the 2 Top Shots that I own here in a second, but what I've been seeing is that some of these highlights, they kind of like highlights. All right, so let me show you this. So I have, let me show. All right, so we go here, and my guy is LaMelo, right? And as you can see, I don't own any LaMelo clips. I own a Lonzo clip and a Miles Bridges clip. Now I'm gonna play my Miles Bridges clip, and then I'm gonna play my Lonzo clip, and you tell me what you notice about these 2 clips. All right, let's start with Miles Bridges. Okay. Hang. Now, you see that clip. Look at, what did you notice? Why'd you watch the clip? I told you my favorite dude is LaMelo. Now we're gonna play the Lonzo clip. Lonzo throw it down here, kick it out, 3 ball, ham, okay. Okay, what team is that they playing? They playing the Hornets, all right? All right, that's him, 3 ball, knock it down. Who is that right there? That's my guy LaMelo. So in that clip, what you just looked at, that's the first time Lonzo and LaMelo played. Okay, to me that's significant. I'm a fan. I was at that game, so I want that clip. Also, the Miles Bridges clip is an assist from Melo. Now, these top shots operate with certain amounts of rarity or whatever. You know what I'm saying? There's 35,000 plus of these Miles Bridges clips, 15,000 of these Melo clips. But if we go over here and we look at this, right? I have all of the Hornets players right now who have top shots available. LaMelo has a top shot, right? The LaMelo top shot here is going for, what is this, 3,700, right? This one here is 2,800. Now, this Melo top shot here in the corner here, up here by my head, right here, bam, is an assist. Let's watch this assist. Kick it to Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward, pull up 3. This clip is worth $3,000 on the lowest ass, at the top 40,000. Tell me which assist is doper, my Miles Bridges assist or that LaMelo Ball assist. Now, if you had to hang a top shot piece in your house, which one would you rather hang? The one that say LaMelo, but it's basically a Gordon Hayward highlight, or the one that say Miles Bridges and it's an Airbnb highlight? Now, the Miles Bridges clip, this Gordon Hayward, this Melo assist here is going for, what do we say, 2,800? I can't even find it. Boy, done disappeared on me. Well, let's say that LaMelo clip is going, here it is. They didn't switch it up. 2,900. So the pricing went up as we've been talking. It's 2,900, okay? So if there's a way to display them, to me, I think that there's some value in the Miles Bridges one over the one that says LaMelo, right? Because that's a better highlight to me. But then also what I'm saying is that I don't believe, to me it would seem to be not ethical to then sell the same highlight but title it LaMelo Ball. So you put Miles Bridges' name on it, it's $10, which is how much I believe I paid for it. You put LaMelo's name on it, it's $3,000. Same highlight. To me, it don't make sense. So I'm banking on that the ethicalness of this whole situation ends up playing out, and I'm banking on that once the technology comes, it'll add another variable to it that will make it make sense to go for the best highlights and not just simply the name, right? Especially when these highlights feature your different folks. So to me, it's like Michael Jordan, let's say LeBron James, playing, we were liking it to playing cards. And you have a LeBron James is your favorite player, right? Or we all know LeBron is popular or whatever, right? And let's say a DeAndre Jordan or whatever, right? Let's call it DeAndre Jordan is notable. He's not like a world beater or whatever, but you got a playing card where DeAndre Jordan is dunking on LeBron, right? That could have some significant value moving into the future, right? It's not a LeBron card, but LeBron is featured on said card. So now think about these highlights from the lens of, it's not necessarily a LeBron highlight, however, LeBron is getting is a part of it. To me, it's like art. All right, here go my example for you. Let's think Basquiat, let's think Banksy, okay? So now let's say you at your high school and Basquiat shows up and you working on a painting and Basquiat say, yo, let me see the brush. And hit your painting up and take it to the next level. It's worth money. It's got Basquiat painted on it. Yes, you are nobody from a high school, but you remember that time Basquiat showed up at the high school and he threw money on it? It's got it, the value is going to increase. Right now, maybe a young Basquiat, it wouldn't have made anything, but 10, 20 years from the line, once Basquiat became Basquiat, folks is like, yo, you telling me this what happened? He painted on this? This is rare, rare, rare. Now, like I said though, the issue that I have with these Top Shots is there are a lot of them. So let me give you an example of this, right? We look at LeBron here. This LeBron card is worth, or Top Shot here, one right, bam, here is $166, all right? So it's an assist. Let's check it out. Now it's a dope play. He catches it with the left hand, throws it out here to Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He gets a layup. Beautiful play, all right? Now, if we go here, the cheapest one that you could buy from the Lakers right now is this Montrezl Harrell card, right? Or a highlight, I should say. It's $13. Let's look at it. LeBron has the ball. He throws it to Montrezl. Montrezl spins and dunks on somebody. That's a LeBron assist and a dunk over JaVale McGee to Montrezl Harrell. If there's a way to hang that up in your house, that's a dope piece of art. If there's a way to display that somewhere, that's a dope piece of art. It's just as cool to me as the LeBron left-hand assist, but for a fraction of the cost. So to me, that's the strategy that I have for y'all, right? Now, what I will say is, and this is the part where I'll tell you where I think like there's a difference, right, between a playing card where, let's say they printed 35,000 playing cards, like how this Montrezl Harrell is 35,000 plus. It's so common, right? They printed 35,000 playing cards, but I remember when I was a kid, I had 3,000 playing cards, and I had them all over the house and things, and I could just lose them. I don't even know where they at. I had holograms, I had them in notebooks, double things, mint condition, all of that. I went off to college, they put them in storage, my people moved, they moved left store. I have no idea where all of these playing cards at. These Top Shots, they can't go nowhere. So like the ones that are limited in value, like they could always be limited kinda in value because like nobody can lose them. They're just always in circulation. Pokemon cards, some kids kept them in the wrapper and put them up, and some kids played Pokemon in the street. These they don't ever go out of mint condition. They don't ever lessen in value. There's the amount here, you can't lose them. So I think that's the only thing that where there's sometimes some other circumstances that might affect the value. Like I'm saying, if there's a case where, let's say, Brent Barry dunked on Michael Jordan, right? And it's Brent Barry, so they printed like 1 billion cards of Brent Barry, right? But because it was Brent Barry, people didn't even care. They was getting rid of him. And now, let's say Brent Barry or the biggest Brent Barry fan 30 years later is like, dang, I want that Brent Barry card when he was dunking on Jordan. I wonder who got it. Nobody got it. It's some value there. I don't see that happening with these Top Shots yet until folks could somehow lose them, or you know what I mean, they can kind of dissipate the market or whatever for these lower value ones. But I do believe that if there's a way to start displaying these things, there's more value to the quality highlight cards or clips than there is to some of the basic cards that just have somebody's name on it in the future. So to me, it's a long haul game. You playing the down the line. I'm betting on this thing here. So you could literally rack up 10, 20 Top Shot cards for under 200 bucks, and then hopefully sit on them, and then in 2, 3, 5, 10 years, your 200 bucks could be $2,000, could be $3,000, could be $30,000, that type of vibe. So I would say I'm giving you the strategy because we almost at 10,000, and I appreciate y'all for doing that. And I want to take a turn a little bit with the channel, and I want to start giving y'all some game on how you could, like, legitimately, I feel like I do, is have an opportunity to add some income based on the things that you just love doing. I love watching the LaMelo hoop, the Hornets, and all of that jazz. So it's easy for me to make that content. It's easy for me to look that stuff up here and get good at it and understand it and find the nuances and try to take advantage of the system, because that's what I love. So I think that the future sports fan has so much opportunity right now to really get some bread off of just doing the stuff that you love, and I feel like I want to help, you know what I'm saying, kind of give that guidance for that as well. So it's your main man, AB the Hero. I hope this was helpful. We out. Peace.
No, not peace. +1, triple B's. We out.